I got the horses in the back, horse stock is attached, head is matted black.
Hey, what's up, Hawks? It's Marianne.
And JoJo, and we're feeling courageous today.
Hey, JoJo, that reminds me of this month's PACE trait.
You should, Marianne, because this month's trait is courage.
Oh yeah, you'll need some courage to go on the big rides at the High Five Silverwood field trip on June 1st.
I can't wait.
You know what I can't wait for?
The end of school?
Yeah.
Well, there isn't much longer. School ends on June 14th. We will have our end of school assembly on June 14th and the talent show on June 13th.
And before that we'll get your books.
And have time to sign them in class.
Great, I'm so excited.
You know what we should do now?
What?
Show some American pride for everybody that had courage to serve for our country.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Riding on a horse, you can whip your Porsche. I've been in the valley, you ain't been
Hawks,
about
we're
that
your
Porsche.
guest reporters for Hawk Talk this week, and we're going to ask some of our fellow Hawks a few questions. Hey, Justine.
Hi. Hey Justine, what do you think of Horizon North?
I really like it. I like how we can go outside, like walk outside to get to our classes.
And what do you not like about Horizon North?
In the beginning of this year, there was like when we first got here, there was that snow that was just really bad.
Thanks, Justine.
Thanks. Hey, Jay.
How do you think the students have been acting at Horizon North?
Oh, I think they've been acting pretty good. Couple hoods though.
Yeah,
Definitely hoods.
Nolan, do you have anything?
No,
Okay.
that's it for our
That's it.
guest reporters.
Yep.
Hey, Thomas.
Hey,
What are you excited about high school?
a lot of things. I got to learn new stuff, got to do all kinds of new things like weight training.
Cool. Any advice for the 6th or 7th graders to make it next year awesome?
Be a good role model for the newer kids, and also just have fun and do your work.
Thanks.
They tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing.
Hey sports fans, it's Mia.
Andrew.
Swinging into this segment of sports.
All the Hawk athletes have been hustling during their last games and practices this week.
Track wrapped up their season with their all-in meets back to back to back on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Way to go, Hawks, on doing great on all your events. We will update you sports fans on the top finishers next week.
Swinging into tennis, they had their last match on Monday against Bowdish. Great job on the season, Hawks, and we'll give you a rundown on how they did next week on Hawk Talk.
And lastly, this week, 8th grade varsity team had their last win against North Pines to top off the second year of being undefeated.
And the 7th graders also had a great season of 5-3. All spring sports have come to an end, and we'll have no games or practices the rest of the school year.
However, there are always summer camps and leagues you can participate to improve your game.
I'm game with that.
Congratulations on great seasons.
Catch you later, sports fans.
You can't tell me nothing. Riding on a tractor, lean on.
What's poppin', Hawks? Welcome back to another edition of BLT. And although we're not talking about bacon, lettuce, and tomatoes, we will be talking about our lunch options for today, which are
chef salad with garlic toast, sub sandwich and chips, chicken strips and garlic strips, or pizza, all served with a frosted cookie.
You know who gets an extra frosted cookie or something else sweet and yummy like that?
Well, today it'll be Jaden Fortune, and over the weekend, Kaylee Saloyas and Adeline Hinnenkamp.
Since their birthdays are coming up, I'm sure their parents will do whatever it takes to make their birthday special.
Whatever it takes, wasn't that last week's song?
Oh yeah, it was. Let's see who guessed last week's song. Isabella Peterson, 6th grade.
Mia Wallace, 6th grade. Sammy Douglas, 7th grade.
Katie DeSolo, 6th grade.
Hayden Stroh, 6th grade.
That's all we have for you this week, Hawks.
Have a spectacular weekend. Adios, amiga.
Good morning, Horizon Hawks. Hey, the Forensic Files today, that we're getting down to one of the last ones of the year. There may be one more, but just want to share with you some things in the files. Number one, testing. Great job on that. I know that it's been a long 2 weeks. We had a backward schedule. You had a lot of tests and time where you really had to think and concentrate. So I really appreciate that. Your teachers appreciate your efforts on that. So way to go. Anyone who has makeup tests, Mrs. Mott will be getting a hold of, and we'll wrap those up and get that done with. Moving on in the files, there's lots of trips and lots of things happening at the end of the year, from the fun run trips to our field day to 8th graders going to triple play the last week of school. It becomes even more important now than ever to make sure that you're making good choices here at school. Kids that are receiving in-school suspension or out-of-school suspension for choices will likely miss those opportunities to go to those events. So please make sure you're doing a great job with the choices you make here at school, but doing a great job in the classroom as far as getting things turned in and putting your best foot forward. There's still a lot of learning left, even though we're down to 3.5 weeks of school. Teachers have things for you guys up until the last day. So please don't shut things down. Keep it going and finish strong. That's my advice to you guys. So it's great to see you. Make it a great Friday and a great 3-day weekend.
Cheated on my baby. You can go and ask her. My life is a movie, but riding and boo.
Welcome back to Character Corner. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Emily.
This week's character dare was You Got Mail.
To complete this dare, you had to write a future letter to yourself and give it to someone else, and ask them to give it back to you in 3 months to 6 months.
Next week's dare also has to do with writing letters in mail. It's called Special Delivery.
To complete this dare, you write a letter to your parents thanking them for some things that they have done for you in the past month, and put the letter in the mailbox.
It might not sound like that big of a deal, but you might be surprised. Let's see this dare in action.
Cowboy hat from Gucci, Wrangler on my booty. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing.
Thank you for all your hard work and all you've done for us.
Thank you.
Have fun completing this dare, Hawks.
See you next week,
Nobody
Hawks.
tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing.
Thank you so much for turning in your reasoning of why math matters and answering our questions.
Make sure you say why math matters, your name, your grade, and put it in the box in the cafeteria.
And if it's written well enough, you may just be featured on Math Matters.
Thank you for joining us as usual. Stay mathtastic, Hawks.
Sophia and Kendall,
out!
Let's welcome AJ Kosmicki to the show and ask him a few questions. Why do you think it's important for us to learn basic math skills?
I think it's important to us because it can help us with our daily lives, because I think we have to use math a lot more than we think in our daily lives.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Now let's have Cassie Devonish answer a question for us. Why do you think it's important for us to learn basic math skills?
I think it's important because there's going to be people in your life that are going to need help. Like if you have a younger sibling, or when you're older and you have children, like they're going to need help and if you didn't learn these skills, you'd never have help.
Thank you for the thoughtful answer.
Now let's jump into the rap.
Cause math is cool and important to us, and getting good at it is certainly a must. Working on math skills always helps out to become problem solvers and help out. Cause math is cool and important to us, and getting good at it is certainly a must. It raises confidence and builds skills too, and it makes us successful in all that we do.
Hey Marianne, guess what?
What?
The 8th grade triple play field trip is on June 12th, 2 days before school gets out.
Cool, I can't wait. You know what else is coming up?
The Honor Society Assembly.
Yeah, the ceremony will be held on May 30th, which is next week on Thursday.
I'm so proud of everyone who had enough grades to make it in.
Me too, but I think we should go now.
Okay, let's go.
See you later, Hawks.